Hello, everyone. Welcome to the ATYL live stream on a Friday night. I'll turn the music off. I honestly don't like the music. I'm gonna be real, you guys. It's just kind of fun. Yeah, I know. Sorry, guys. Anywho, really glad you could be here. Of course, as you could see, we're playing Kahoot. A little later in the stream, we'll give it like 10 minutes, 15 minutes to see who has the best NASCAR knowledge out of you all. And this time it's not from like the NASCAR Hall of Fame website, so there's no way for you all to cheat. So we'll see how you do. But yeah, glad to be back. I took like a week and a half off, 2 weeks off. Just we all need a little vacation, so all good. But yeah, just getting ready for class. Got a new camera. Finals weeks are coming up, so that's kind of exciting. But yeah, that's all that's happening in my life right now. But Miss NASCAR, missed you also. We're back with the live stream trivia. Also, there's a ton of NASCAR news to get caught up on. The normal ATYL episode coming out on Monday or Tuesday of, I guess, next week. We'll be talking about all the latest NASCAR news that came out since the off season started. There's a lot of people to new places. We'll talk about that tonight. I want to hear your opinions on all that stuff as well. So leave your comments if you have questions, comments, concerns, any opinions you want to talk about. And then also how you're doing when we get to trivia. And then the winner of trivia is bragging rights. Not a cool prize right now, but Oh, NASCAR Talk About Cup Series. What is up? Let's see. I'm slowly getting back over being sick, so I have lost my. Oh no, it's not good. Well, at least you're typing, so that's good. That's good. But yeah, let's bring in some friends. Let's bring in Ben. Trustworthy Ben. What is up?
Hello.
Hi.
How are you?
Just Dandy. How are you?
I'm doing okay. It's been a busy week, but
Okay.
what else
I was
is
like,
new?
okay.
It's okay. Yeah, there's a lot going on, but I'm breathing. How are you?
I'm just breathing.
Yeah, you're going through finals, child.
Oh, it is dead week.
Is this your last semester or?
No, I have one more semester after this, but like, I know, like I'm so ready to graduate and go. I've applied to like so many jobs already. I know that I can't take and everything, but I'm ready for the semester to be over. So many projects. But yeah, I don't know. Have we done? I feel like we haven't done a show since the off season started. Maybe we have. I think we did like one live stream.
You all maybe did, but I definitely wasn't a part of it. Because you all do it so late. I have to get up so early for work. So
Yeah, we're gonna have to. We'll fix this in 2023. We have a lot of changes coming in 2023, just format wise and everything. But I should ask you. I guess how's your off season been? What have you been doing?
how my off season has been. I've been really sad. I've been really wanting to go to a racetrack. I've had the itch really bad, and I bought a bunch of videography gear, and like I'm starting to get some funds together for 2023 plans, but I've just been itching to go to a racetrack really bad. I know right now, you beat me to it. I know right now, it looks like I have Twitter pulled up. It looks like the Snowball Derby qualifying is getting ready to start soon. So I'm really having FOMO, and I normally don't have FOMO for it, but I'm really I'm struggling right now. Like, it sucks. And I know I've got some friends that are in Gateway for like the not dirt nationals, but I know like hosts of ours out there and a few Kenny Wallace is out there, and I'm like getting FOMO of missing that. So this is the first time in like a long time that I've really like missed racing in the area that I'm in, because there's only like one or two tracks around here. Come down for the hangover. I will totally do that, James. Oh gosh. But I've been missing racing real bad, but it's been good. Just doing my day job and getting funds up and trying to put plans together for 2023 and figure out where I'm going to go and what I'm going to do. So
Yeah, that's the thing, that it's building funds, and then also like once you cover a race, you have this itch. Like if you go too long without going to a racetrack and covering it, or even just going in general, you're like, what am I doing with my life? I need to be back.
That's exactly where I'm at.
It's gonna be painful waiting to just go back.
Oh yeah, no, I've been itching. Like I've got, I think right now, 4 or 5 races that I plan on covering, and then another one that I'm just going to for my vacation that I take once a year, and then maybe if I can fit it in, flying to Milwaukee to catch the Truck and ARCA doubleheader. Maybe I was looking at tickets the other day, and I was like, this isn't that bad. And like, there's a hotel close to the track, and I'm like, I can do this possibly. So
like, this should happen. I hope it happens.
I do too, because I've never been to Milwaukee, but I'll gladly go.
God, no, that'd be cool. Let me know if that happens. Let us all know if that happens.
We'll do for sure. So how has your off season been?
Oh my God. Busy. College student. We talked about this like a few minutes ago, but like college student, that's busy. And then there's a lot of work. 2 jobs. That's crazy. But yeah, I've also done a lot of like die-cast collecting and buying. I'm sure we'll go over like our Black Friday stuff that we all bought, probably in the stream. I know Adam, I don't think he's gonna be here tonight, but he bought like what, like $300 worth of
Yeah,
stuff?
330, I think, by the end of it all.
Just like Circle B Diecast alone, partner of Toby Christie. But yeah, so like crazy stuff. I know somebody else who probably is missing the racetrack, does a lot of traveling, and also got a haul today is Rob. We'll bring in Rob. Um,
Oh.
whoa, microphone
Your audio is really bad, bro. We can't hear you. Kick him out.
Kick him out! Kick him out! He's getting the boot.
Either way, Rob, I'm so like, I really love Rob's like Tommy Baldwin hat that he was wearing just then. Sorry, I just had to get that out of the way. Anyway,
No, you're good. You're good. No. Well, Rob will talk about his haul later when the microphone decides to like not kill us all. But there's also another friend that we have tonight. We don't have Adam. We don't have Dom. We do have Matt Deason. He's back, and this time he's got that working camera Wi-Fi stuff. We're so glad to have you back, Matt. You're working.
Unbelievable.
So Matt, how are you?
Good. How are you guys?
Doing great. Okay, so for those who don't know you or haven't seen you before in the stream, tell us like the abridged version about your life. If you could sum it up in like a paragraph, what would you tell people?
So I'm a diehard NASCAR fan. I worked in NASCAR Hall of Fame. I live down here in Charlotte, North Carolina. Moved down here about 4 years ago with my wife, Madison, and life is good, pretty much.
Life is good. When you're in Charlotte, though, like life is always going to be good. I mean, I can't speak because I haven't ever lived in Charlotte, but I would imagine things are awesome all the time.
Yeah, like I was going down the highway today and I passed Jordan Anderson, if that tells you anything.
That's cool.
I like how you knew that. Like, this is Jordan Anderson.
Hey, Jordan Anderson. Well, he has his his truck hauler, and then you got and then he tows his truck with his pickup truck. So
that's cool.
Yeah, so that was pretty cool.
Nice.
That's cool. I know, Ben, you mentioned the Snowball Derby. We'll have to like try to keep updated on that during the show. I do not have it's on Racing America. Is that what it's on?
Yeah, I'm literally just living vicariously through Twitter right now, though.
Yeah, that's me too. I'm like, I could buy a subscription. I am not. So it's me on Twitter. We'll keep you updated during the show because I know a lot of y'all are probably really invested in that. There's a good turnout from NASCAR National Series drivers in that too, and also just in general, it's going to be a really good year. Let's try Rob again.
Is it better now?
Promising, yes.
Okay, good. Yeah, something I must have. I think when I have my other speakers in, my computer gets confused and doesn't know which one to do, and I can't like pick the headphones. So
well, that's valid.
That was probably it. So I just unplugged.
Well, how are you? Speakers. Besides that,
I'm good. Yeah, I got a busy work day tomorrow, but I'm doing 4 events in one day.
Oh my god, no.
But that'll be fun. You know, it's But yeah, I'm good. How are you guys?
Good. Doing great. We're chilling. We're hanging out on a live stream on a Friday night.
It do be a Friday night.
It feels, I mean, it kind of feels like a Thursday, which like Thursday vibes are like
it has felt like one day earlier.
Yeah.
All week. My roommate and I were saying that.
Well, okay, so then it's not just me. I'm glad about that. But like, yeah. Because if you guys are just joining us, trivia, we're going to be doing that. We'll give it like a few more minutes, and then we're gonna talk about NASCAR news. I'm not gonna talk about all of it because, like I said, we'll do that in the ATYL main video on Monday. But literally, we have like a whole bunch of silly season news that like came out today, the past week. NASCAR awards, we will talk about that just because it's just happened. It's kind of fun. Lots of more news that way. And then also want to talk to you all about off-season content. What you guys want to see? I have some plans. We have some plans on streams and stuff, but should talk about that. Matthew, you said you have to buy the Snowball Derby on top of your subscription on Racing America. Oh
yeah,
really?
Right. Yeah.
Wow.
That's where they're killing you. I'm hoping this new speed sport channel kind of alleviates all of the subscriptions you have to make. Because I only have Flow Racing, and the only reason I had Flow Racing was for the modifieds.
Yeah.
And I went to, I guess, about a third of the modified season. So, for like a third of the season, I didn't need it. It was kind of ridiculous. But yeah, I have one client in the Snowball Derby. Obviously, he's got to qualify, but
yeah.
Yeah, but yeah, Derek Griffith.
Oh,
So,
nice.
Yeah,
Nice.
I got to make
That's
a
nice.
graphic for him tonight.
That's fun. One of my clients is racing the Snowflake, so hoping he does well.
Is it Howie?
No, Jake.
Okay.
So that'll be fun. So hoping he does well. But yeah, it'll be interesting. But now it does suck. I will say, like, if there's a service that is going to consolidate them all, so we're not having to buy like 15 different things, that'd be great.
Yeah.
I would love that. So, anyone out there who could make something like that, please do it.
Terrible thing is I have the degree to do it, but
We're like, I'm not gonna.
that's not my field.
Oh my gosh, it's like $55 for all 3 days.
Oh my, yeah, that's.
I know they were doing a Black Friday deal. I think it was like 20% off, but still, it's a lot of money.
That's like a month of a subscription for like what, Netflix? I don't know what they're doing now.
They're like 15 a month, 18 a month.
Well, then that's like a year, kind of.
Yeah, I'm trying to equate it to MLB.TV because I used to have that.
Oh wow.
And I think that was like 80 or 100 for the season. I can't remember. It wasn't much.
Yeah, well, I know like Flow Racing's 150 for the year, which isn't like, at the end of the day, if you use it a lot like I do, and Rob, you've mentioned that it's fine.
Yeah, it's fine, but
I know NHL TV used to be 70 something, I think, for the entire league.
Really yes.
You were blacked out for 2 markets. For me, it was 2 markets because I live in between Nashville and Columbus. So.
And see, that's the one that kills me and that's why I stopped using it, was because I moved up to Boston and I couldn't watch the Red Sox games, and they don't have NESN on YouTube TV. So unless they're playing Sunday Night Baseball or they're playing on MLB Network, I can't watch the Red Sox, and I live,
I can't get into baseball.
See it from my house.
I can't do. Oh, dang, that's cool.
Well, I couldn't see it from my house, but I could be down at Fenway Park in about 10 minutes.
Oh, okay. Well, that's not as cool, but it's still cool.
I have friends that can see it from their apartment.
And that's awesome, though. I wish. I know, like, I do wish I could be one of those people that would like want to live on like at like a racetrack. Like, they have the apartments in like, what is it? Not Charlotte, it's Atlanta. Where is it again?
I think it is in Charlotte.
Yeah, like they have the apartments.
Charlotte, the condos.
Yeah. And I was like, that'd be so cool. But then I'm like, would I just
do it?
Sick of it?
I couldn't do it.
I get so tired too.
Yeah.
I like living on like busy streets. So that was, and it's a busy street for, only a handful of days in the year.
That's the problem.
And it's not in the city. I still need like city life. I live in the closest suburb of Boston now, where I can still kind of see the city, but it's too suburban for me.
Yeah, see, I like life away from people just a little bit. I like that a little bit of space when I go back to home. So,
but see, I am an introvert, but I like things going on outside. I find it very stimulating. And where I used to live, I was on one of the busiest streets in Boston. And so stuff was going on all the time, but like I just spent Thanksgiving by myself here. And I'd done it before. I'd done it twice at my old apartment, and it was fine because it's like, obviously
there's like hustle and bustle, and
well, yeah, because I'm in a melting pot, so like, there's a lot of people around that don't necessarily celebrate Thanksgiving, and so there's a lot of stuff going around. Here in my new place, I was about the only car parked on my street.
Oh my god.
And like to a certain degree, it's kind of nice that I just kind of, it was a nice to have a couple days where I just like had the place to myself. But at the same time, it's like I didn't get that stimulation that I needed, except for when I went out and ran a 5K, and there were a lot of people walking and running. It was fun.
Oh, was it like a turkey trot type thing, or did you just?
Well, I do it by myself because turkey trots cost money, and
that is true.
And I spend my money on other things.
Cars. We spend our money on cars.
If you couldn't tell behind me,
you couldn't tell by the background. You got some lights in there now. Did you have those before? The lights?
I had rigged them up once, but I took it down because I didn't like it, and then I tried it again a different way, and I like this way better. But yeah, they're like bulb lights.
I like it.
Thanks.
It's festive. I was gonna say, speaking of cars, hold on, I need to pull up the thing. Matt, I race, and you have a really cool car. It's the ATYL car.
Yeah, that looks great.
Nice.
Yeah, I'm so excited about it. Oh my
Yeah,
gosh.
shout out to Liam Brotherton. He made that scheme for me.
We need to get Liam on the show too. But like, how many hours do you like iRace a week? I'm so curious. Like,
I don't know. It's really not that much. Maybe a week. Maybe 6 hours a week, 6 to 10 hours. It's really not that much just because I'm working so much.
Oh yeah.
That number font goes really well with our logos too.
Yeah.
Is that your regular number font or is it just?
Yeah. That's
no, I like it.
That's cool.
Yeah, I'm excited to like raise that scheme. I just want to try to help promote the channel and all. So it's exciting.
We appreciate it.
Yep, we do appreciate it.
See a really nice car I got signed. I want to show it to everyone.
No, I really like it. I think Ben too. You have one as well.
Yeah, no, I painted one up. I don't think I sent it for digitally or tweeted it out, but I know RJ's hosting a charity race with a few people. I think it's December 10th, but I wanted to try and get an ATYL car for that as well. So
that's so cool. Oh my gosh, let me. Here, hold on. I'm trying to look through my messages to find a picture of it, but yeah, anyone who's willing to get the brand out there, definitely like just let me know in DMs if you want to do that because that'd be cool.
I think we should put some money together and sponsor a modified, and I think we should sponsor Tommy Baldwin racing.
Can we do it
for one race? For one race, I think we obviously like they're a client, so I have connections.
But like, that'd be cool.
I don't know.
How much does it cost?
I have no idea. I'll look into that, to be honest.
I know because a group of friends and I were discussing sponsoring a certain ARCA driver for a race last year, and it was like I want to say we came to the conclusion it was gonna be like $800, like between all four of us. So it was like doable. So I wonder if a modified is gonna be about the same then.
That's not too bad.
No, it wasn't. We never did it, but
well, no, I think it'd be cool to like, any driver that's watching. I don't think any driver is, but like, hit us up. Want a sponsorship? We can pull something together. We can do it. Why not? So, no, that'd be cool.
I think we have to go to the driver.
Yeah, we should. Yeah, we should probably have to go to the driver. Well, drivers, we're coming to you. 2023. Watch out. Small ATYL sticker on the car.
We're gonna. I'm trying to think of the smallest place to put it on the car.
The B post.
Yeah.
No, smaller than that. Smaller than the B post.
What if we just did like a little circle, like the ATYL logo on like the lug nut, so it's there for like probably like what 30 laps, 40 laps of the race.
Like what like M&M's used to do on Kyle's.
Yeah, like that.
That's funny.
We are the new M&Ms, actually.
We are the new. We have to do a lot of rebranding to make us the new M&Ms.
Yeah, we would need to sell like M&Ms, wouldn't we? If we are the new M&Ms.
But Mars isn't with NASCAR anymore, so I think we'd be kind of going against.
Well, we would.
I don't know how laws work. I studied film.
I studied film. I don't know laws. That's funny.
Say the same thing about math.
Yeah.
Yeah. No, Matt.
I don't know. I don't know if it was the same thing at your guys' schools, but like it was a joke that like comm students couldn't do math.
Oh yeah, it's the whole joke of working in TV. I worked in TV, so I didn't have to do math.
There were two classes in college that I failed. I failed statistics.
What?
I failed statistics. No,
I almost failed stats.
I failed. I failed stats. This was the third time I had taken stats. I had taken it once in high school, did okay. I had taken it in community college and aced it, and that I had a terrible teacher at BU for stats.
Are we calling them out on the street?
No, I don't even remember his name if I'm being honest.
Okay.
Yeah, he did not explain anything, and I don't even remember why I took the class. I didn't need the class. I think I just took it because I thought about minoring in stats.
Whoa! Why would you minor in stats?
Because I was thinking about being like a broadcast analyst. And
that's fair.
Okay. Then that makes sense.
Pairing the two. But anyway, I failed that class, and then I failed music theory too. because I took the final.
Music theory is difficult.
I took the final like 6 months after the class because I had the flu during finals week.
Oh god!
Oh god!
I took the but it gets better. I took that final in October, the day after the Red Sox won the World Series. So I was down in the Boston Common until 2 a.m.
Doing debauchery,
and then I couldn't get an Uber back because they were too expensive because everybody was calling for an Uber. The T had already shut down for the night. Because unlike other cities, our subway system stops running. And so I had to walk home, which was about, I guess,
Boston,
3 miles.
Baby.
It's
yeah. It was fine. And I handed the test to my professor, and I was like, "I'm so sorry."
Oh my god!
I was like,
I've done that.
I was like, I'm so sorry. I always said what I really wanted to have happen in college, just once. What I wanted to do was to hand a professor a test or a paper or something, and having my phone ready. What you say? So I could play it while I was handing it to the professor.
Oh my god!
Because there were so many times where I could have done that.
I've seen a lot of like TikToks of people that aren't actually like college students, but are like around that age, going back and just sitting in random classes. Like, because teachers like don't take attendance anymore. They really don't.
No.
Like, just do that and pretend. You have?
Yeah, I've done it. I was really good friends. So before COVID hit, I was still technically a student, but like I didn't take his class anymore. I'm really good friends with the gentleman that taught here at UK. He was kind of a mentor for me for several years and taught a lot of my media classes. But like he always taught the 101 for our major. And I would just I interned for him for a semester, but like half the time I just show up early for the internship, just walk in and sit down in his MAS 101 class and just start like doing my work and taking notes and having conversations with the students. And then they're like, oh, he's like a senior. So
that's fantastic.
Way to get free college.
Matthew is right. Race Monitor is great. That's what I use for Granite State. And I use it like while I'm at the track. Because
is that the one that I see screenshots on Twitter of all the time of people?
Probably.
Yeah.
It looks just simple and like they haven't updated like anything of it since the 2000s, but it works as long as whoever is running whatever the stats are for that event, as long as they start it, because I've had times where I've had to text the president of the series and be like, hey, have you launched Race Monitor yet? Because I have no idea who was fastest in practice. Because there are some tracks that don't have a scoreboard.
Yeah.
Claremont Motorsports Park used to be like that until they had their modified race this past year.
And this would be helpful at like road courses too. Like Mid-Ohio, I had no clue what was going on.
Yeah,
at all.
It's really nice to have. I don't know if they do that high.
It would be nice if they did.
I've never looked to see if they do that. I've only ever used it for the modified tour and Granite State.
I think they do ARCA sometimes if ARCA goes to like a smaller track, like a Salem or a Winchester, but
yeah.
Make friends.
Man.
James, we have not crashed a campus tour group, but I want to hear this story at some point when you tell it.
That is fun.
I can only imagine. I have some people in my classes that do the campus tours. It's literally like, I swear to you, it's like the theater majors and broadcast journalism majors that are always doing the campus tours. Like, it just is.
Do it, or used to do it. I did it at my community college. I worked orientation.
Part of me feels like I wish I would have done it, but I was like, I don't know. Anywho, do you guys want to do trivia?
Yeah, let's do trivia.
Let's do trivia.
Sure. We never even talk NASCAR news, but okay.
We'll do it after. We'll have so much time afterwards. Okay, so some of these trivia questions I should also share are brought to you by Dom Joseph, who could not be here. So, John, what's up? John, we waited long enough so you could join the Kahoot, so you can do trivia because he's gonna kill it.
Also, apparently, just for a heads up, keeping updated with the Gateway Dirt Nationals, apparently Hudson O'Neal's mom just beat up someone in the concession area. So there's that.
What?
Yeah. There's a big wreck in one of the mains, it looked like.
Hold on. Okay, now I'm going on Twitter. I'm like keeping up with all this, you guys.
Brayton Laster, he's a legend. But that's
we need him on the show.
He's a good dude, man. We raced in the Moon Car 24. He's just happy to be here.
Oh my God. No, I love him. Like I haven't talked to him before, like, even like text, but like social media stuff is awesome, and he seems like a really cool guy, and I want to meet him. So I'll have to talk to him. I'll have to send him a DM to ask him if he wants to be on in the next few weeks. Man, yeah, if you have a link, Ben, send it my way for that.
Follow that thread that I just put in the DMs.
Oh my god. No, yeah, this is wow. All right. Well, we'll keep you up to date on all that stuff.
He's wearing a pizza. He's wearing a pizza bucket hat.
He's putting it on the thing.
Oh my god,
he's a legend.
Somebody's got the Arby's commercial.
Oh my god.
Oh, those are Twitter DMs.
Twitter DMs. No, go back. Get out. Go out. Bye.
A video of Ryan Blaney and his beautiful beard.
He was talking about the chicken wing war things. Okay, where is this again?
I DM'd it.
You sent me a link
in the what words?
Wrong. Oh my god.
In our like private chat.
I swear I can work a computer. Here we are. Brayton Laster.
You just bought like $2,000 worth of camera gear, so I hope so.
Yeah. We're struggling. No, that's cool. The Pizza Hat. Does he actually see? Okay, that's a question I got to ask him. He seems really into pizza here.
Oh, he is. I felt bad because I didn't say anything to him when I covered Salem, but we saw each other, made eye contact, and we're like, oh hey, this is like,
you're like, I know you.
Yeah, and like he was wearing like a baseball hat that was all pizza.
No, that's hilarious.
I love Brayton, man.
You gotta have a brand.
Pizza is his brand. Okay, now we have to have him on the show. I feel like with all of our guests that we've had, we've talked about food. With Howie, it was like beer and deer meat. With Ryan, it was chicken nuggets. Pizza.
So good. I haven't had venison in so long.
I don't think I ever have. So I'm
good.
Making sure that Howie, if he can send me some, he's sending me some.
You ever had crabs?
Nope.
Like real crab? Nope. Like real like Maryland crab?
Nope.
No. I've had crab before. I like it. I like it better than lobster.
Crab cakes are fantastic.
They're so good.
Seafood. I hate seafood.
Oh no, Matt.
What, Matt?
My parents love seafood, and I can't do it.
Fish and chips, guys. That's where it's at.
It's all right.
British?
I can do fish and chips.
British?
Okay.
It's good. There's a place in Disney that has it. That's like phenomenal, and it's an Epcot, and it's like a little like hut by. There's like a water area around like the world places. I'm not making any sense here, but there's like a hut in the London England area of Epcot that has it, and it's fantastic. Yeah, so you can do this on your phone, you guys, but if you're watching on the stream, get on your laptop right now, pull up the stream, and then do this on your phone. Obviously, I'm not participating because I already know all the answers because I put together this quiz. But in the future, we'll have to look up one so I can participate as well. But Google.
James.
James, join the Kahoot.
That's James. He's Google Maps. Or Maps.
Google Maps. I love that.
He's a hamburger too, which is really cool.
Hi, Rob's mom.
Hi, Rob's mom.
Yeah, they make really good crab cakes.
I need to go up.
Bubba Pollard.
You keep talking about Boston and the New England area and all the tracks. I want to go so bad someday now.
Come on up. You got a place to stay.
You don't have to do that, man. But I want to come up.
Okay, well now that's an invite, so we're all going.
Yeah, I guess I gotta go. I gotta now plan that trip out at some point. So
I'm trying to figure out the best way to share the screen.
I'm trying to think of
this. I think that might be the best way. This might be the best way. Okay. Dom, I knew he would join.
Or that's not Dom.
No, it is. I think he said he was gonna join the trivia thing, so I think it is him. If it's not, that's mean, you guys, but I think it is him.
It's me. So on a scale of 1 to 10, how hard is this trivia, do you think? There it is.
I mean, there's some easy ones in there. I definitely threw some easy ones in there just because. But yeah, here, we're gonna wait another 2 minutes just to make sure everyone gets it. Because I'm gonna post on Twitter just to make sure everyone who wants to get in wants to get in. I was thinking as well at one point, like to do like a live TikTok, because I know we also got a big audience on TikTok, so we can do trivia too.
That's a big thing apparently, the TikTok lives.
Now it's a big thing now, and I don't know why. And then also the TikTok page, Toby Christie's ones just blew up, and then mine's done decent, and I'm like, I feel like we need to engage with that audience.
One day.
One day, not today. I tried to see if there was an easy way to stream on TikTok, and they're like, no, like not like stream, but like do like a live from your computer. I think TikTok needs to look into that. I think that they do.
There is, because I've seen people stream their iRacing stuff on there. Like there's, like it's a setup of like Twitch, but it's reset to where like it's stacked differently. I feel like there's a way.
So, because I looked it up, and they were like only select people have it. And I watched this lady's video, but I don't know if the video was from like a year ago, like 1 month ago. Like I don't know. But I want to look into it more because I think that'd be kind of cool. So kind of neat.
Oh, there's got to be a way.
Somebody knows TikTok really well. Let me know. Okay, I just posted on Twitter, so we'll give it another minute or two to let people hop in if they want to. I'm surprised if this Dom, if this is you, if he's not in here anymore, is he? Oh well, whatever. Well, when he wasn't here, he wasn't Bobcat Jenkins, and that was pretty disappointing. So, whatever. It's fine. But yeah, the trivia questions, there's a good mix of like difficult and easy giveaway questions, I would say. I made sure everything was spell checked.
Oh, good.
And so if there are mistakes, it wasn't from me.
Lies.
And we in our group chat, I have a lot of unfortunate spelling errors.
Told you, iOS like 16 allows you to edit them.
I know. Well, here's the thing. I have it downloaded, but every time I go to edit it, it doesn't let me. So, like, I don't know what's happening. I just have bad luck with technology, you guys. I swear I know how to use it. It just doesn't like me. It's kind of like cats. I like cats. They just don't like me. They're the worst.
Yeah, I'm a dog guy.
Man.
I don't hate cats per se.
I just
but
love all animals.
Animals are cool.
Like
I like them.
I love animals so
Ooh,
much.
sorry.
I don't get emotional over many things, but I get emotional over animals. Like I will cry.
Yeah.
I will cry at Planet Earth before I'll cry at any other show.
That's fair.
Honestly, though, that's facts.
I also love cows.
Okay, cows are my favorite. And Ben, I didn't know that your family owned cows.
Oh yeah, no one knows this about me. It's hilarious.
I have an opinion / a fact. If she doesn't scream cows when you pass cows on the road, she is not the one.
She's not the one.
Yeah,
she's not
true.
the one.
It's same with horses.
Same thing with horses.
Yeah.
Yep.
So, fun fact, and then we'll get started. I think like 2 years ago, I told Sawyer that I really wanted a cow, and he told his family. Now his family thinks I'm crazy. They really don't, but they're like, now they make fun of me for really wanting a cow as a pet.
It happens.
And I'm like, man, because like they're the cutest thing.
They should get you like a stuffed animal.
No.
They should. Oh, and then like, cause I like Squishmallows. I think they're fun. Or Squishmallows. That's how you say it.
Yeah.
I need to get a cow one.
Same.
Honestly.
I want one of the big
go.
cow ones.
I got my
Ben-
friend one for Christmas.
I'll get you a cow,
Wait.
Ben.
I'll get you a cow if you get me a cow. I'll give
Let's
you a
do
cow.
it.
I'll give you a real cow in exchange for a cow squishmallow.
Yeah. That's the goal. That's what I want.
This is a fair trade.
This is a fair trade. Absolutely. All right, folks. Here we go.
Oh geez, I hate trivia. I'm scared of it.
I love.
You're gonna do great.
I'm so excited.
I kind of forget my
Still a bunch
questions.
of Hall of Fame stuff again. I'm gonna be so mad.
No. How many races air on NBC and Fox this season or this
Wait,
coming
what?
season in 2023?
What?
Are you kidding me?
So we're not talking about USA, not FS1, the main like big boy networks, and each question gives you a minute. So there's no lag for you guys.
Okay, sorry, I was looking at I have it set up with like 2 Chrome browsers, and one of them is the stream, and one of them is the trivia.
Can it?
And I was expecting the question to pop up on the trivia side, and it didn't.
were like,
and I got
"Wait."
really confused.
Yeah, the questions are a minute long, so there's a count for lag. I didn't do that the last like 3 times we've done this because I did it to question 1, but I didn't realize you had to do it to all the questions. But we learn.
Evolution.
18.
Yeah, I didn't know.
Which I think is better than it was last year, which is nice. Okay. All
James,
right.
be reading up on that
Wow.
schedule.
Look at that. All right. Question 2. This one's kind of stupid, but who is this guy? Who is he?
I can't even see that photo.
Jim Sauter, Greg Sachs, Lake Speed or Rick Wilson? Let me see if I can zoom in. I can't zoom in.
You're
So,
good.
come on, you
You're
guys.
doing the opposite.
I'm just blind.
His sponsor is USA Air on his stuff. If that gives you any hints or
Nope.
helpful things. Dom, your question isn't going to be until like the end. I have facts with these things too. If it helps, this guy won the 1985 Firecracker 400 at Daytona, and he was actually part of it.
I wish you would have said that like
yeah, like 20 seconds ago, Taylor Jenkins.
that should have been your first fun fact, not the sponsor.
No, because I want to make it a little difficult. Difficult. Because he was actually part of the driving team for the Daytona Thunder.
Or no, I said Jim Sauter.
Because I didn't know who he was. I was like, Rick Wilson.
That's the point. If I told you that, it would have been too easy.
Do y'all remember when he ran that race for Junior Motorsports at Daytona in the '88?
Exactly.
What?
Yeah.
Yep.
No.
2011.
Yeah, it was like the GT Vodka sponsored the
What?
car. It was crazy.
This guy.
Yeah, it was wild. That was an Almirola year.
Yeah.
What does Chase Elliott eat his wings with?
Okay, but he
His hand? A spatula? A spoon or a fork?
But he apparently came back out and said he eats them now with his hands. So this is a whole thing now.
Oh yeah.
No, that's wrong.
I've not gotten a single one right.
That's wrong. He confirmed yesterday that he ate it with his hands.
But Brian Blaney says it's a fork, so I believe it's a fork.
So we are the Church of Ryan Blaney, ladies and gentlemen.
We knew that.
We trust the propaganda.
we knew that.
That's a little Brian Blaney. We had to throw that into there, but no, he confirmed it was with his hands yesterday. And apparently, he's gonna maybe get Ryan Blaney back with something in the future.
So.
Don't know, because that'd be funny. So, anywho,
we need more fun in the world.
We do. We really do.
A general statement. I agree.
Oh, I don't. The fork, I get. The knives, I'm not about. You eat that shit whole.
Yeah.
Oh, sorry.
Swear jar. So next year, actually, whenever somebody swears on the stream, I'm gonna have a graphic that we can show.
It was funny because I almost flipped you off earlier.
Somebody I say damn a lot on the stream, but I don't consider that
I
don't consider it like a swear.
I want to yell, but I can't. Next question. James is gonna win.
James, who was the last driver in the Xfinity Series to win most popular driver besides a junior motorsports driver? Lots of drivers in this question.
A JRM driver?
Literally 3 of these drivers were JRM drivers at one point.
Elliott Sadler, Brad Keselowski, Carl Edwards, or Danica Patrick. This was also a strictly stat.
I'm pretty sure I got this one right. Yeah. This was while he was racing for RCR, right?
Yeah.
Yes. And Danica Patrick was the one that won it. I believe it was after Elliott Sadler when she was part of Junior Motorsports.
Yeah.
I don't think Keselowski or Edwards ever won most popular driver.
Brad did. He won it the year before Elliott Sadler.
Oh, that's right. Yeah.
2010. So he won it the same year he won the championship. I feel like Carl Edwards did too.
Yeah. He did?
2007.
He did? Yeah. I think. No.
Hold up. Racing reference.
We have technology. 2007, Carl Edwards won the Xfinity Series most popular driver. The year before that was Kenny Wallace.
Yo.
The year after that was Brad Keselowski.
I love Brad. He's at the Derby.
Oh, Brad Keselowski won it 3 years in a row.
Yeah.
2008, 2009, 2010.
Oh, we had a shakeup. James is gonna win. Early lead here.
Oh, Elliott Sadler actually won it with KHI.
Oh, and then he won it again with Junior.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah.
2017.
But he was the last driver to win it before the Junior Motorsports went on now they're on 11-year hot streak or whatever it is.
Yeah, they've won it since Patrick in 2012, so 10 years.
Yeah.
That's crazy.
And they're probably going to win it again this year.
How many views does the Ross Chastain Hail Melon, oh my God, video have on NASCAR's YouTube page? I had to shorten the wording of this question a little bit because character count sucks, but 1.9 million, 2 million, 1.3 million, or 1.5 million.
Now you've got me down the most popular driver rabbit hole.
Yeah, I'm interested in it too.
1.5 million.
Did I get that? Yes.
No, I did not get that right. Well,
Man.
Nelson Piquet Jr. once won the most popular driver in the truck series.
I spent, I kid you not, like a good hour just yesterday looking through the most popular driver winners for all 3 series.
You guys,
it was fun.
You guys know the name Tony Hirschman?
Yes, it sounds familiar.
Yeah.
He's Kyle Busch. He's been Kyle Busch's spotter for years.
That's right.
Yeah.
He was a modified driver, and
So cool.
he won most popular driver a couple of years. I think he won a couple of championships too. But his I can't remember. I think it's his brother is Matt Hirschman. I don't know enough about Tony Hirschman to really know, but his brother, somebody related to him, Matt Hirschman, is like the guy you always hear winning every like national modified event. They call him Big Money Matt.
Big Money.
Okay.
Who was the only driver in NASCAR history to have a 100% winning streak or winning percentage? Just so you know, this means that they've only done 1 race and they won that race.
So it's a walk-off home run, basically.
Yeah. Marvin Burke, Ed Andrews, Bobby
Hillen.
and Gene White.
It's not Bobby Hillen, I don't think.
No, it's not Bobby. Bobby Hillen raced a lot.
I don't recognize the other 3 names, though.
Yeah, that's what.
I'm going Berg.
Oh,
yeah!
All right, let's go.
And I have a fun fact. I have more facts with that one because I'm excited about it. Okay, he was 1951 NASCAR Cup Series race at Oakland Stadium is where he won it.
Okay.
Oh, at like the Oakland Coliseum?
Yeah, I think so. Yeah.
Oh, that's cool.
Well, Ben, you're on a hot streak.
Yeah, I'm coming back.
Which one of these drivers has not won their first and last race at the same track?
Wait, what?
Glenn Wood, Carl
God.
Edwards, Ray Elder, or Terry Labonte?
Which of these drivers has not won their first and last race at the same track?
So the race they started their the race they had their first win at in like the Cup Series is the one that they got their last one at.
I know this one.
Oh.
Do you? Carl Edwards is not that guy. His first win was it Phoenix or Texas?
Atlanta.
Atlanta. His last one was at
Texas.
Yeah. Texas. Sorry. Okay.
The wheel.
The wheel.
That was really funny, Taylor. That was really funny.
Oh, Rob. I can't be funny all the time. How long was the 2022 Coca-Cola 600?
8 years and 95 days.
It was such a good race.
But it was great.
What?
Was it 619.1 miles?
There's a typo.
No, dang it.
HORUS.
Horus.
It wasn't for me. It wasn't for me. 5 hours, 10 minutes, 5 hours, 23 minutes, or 619.5 miles.
Yeah, it was
correct.
I remember that.
The race was over 5 hours and like 20 minutes long. But, or maybe, I think it was like 5 hours, like 30 minutes. But I was looking for the miles here. That's the exact. She's the exact. Oh, hold on. Wrong screen. Oh my God. Okay. Oh. Uh-oh. James, you're on a hot streak.
James is always on a hot streak. James is the GOAT.
James is the guy. Okay, this is from Sawyer. The film Logan Lucky took place at Charlotte Motor Speedway. However,
that's a typo. It says Logano Lucky.
I am so done with my life. Okay. However, some scenes had to be shot at a different track. What was that track?
Oh, jeez.
Oh my God.
I've seen
if Auto Club was on here, you'd know.
Yeah.
Because it's usually Auto Club.
Oh, is it Atlanta, Indianapolis, Daytona, or Kentucky?
I think it's that one because it takes place in the South, but I'm not sure.
And I will tell you, I'm pretty sure it changed to Logano because my computer only knows me typing Logano, not Logan. So yeah, it was Atlanta. Like the booth scenes that they did, like they painted everything, and it was kind of cool.
I guess that was probably the easiest one because it's a 1.5 miles owned by SMI. I mean, Kentucky too, but they're closer geographically and in different makeup.
We got another movie question. What is the highest grossing racing movie of all time? Furious 7, Tokyo Drift, Fast and Furious 6, or Ford versus Ferrari?
I don't know, so I just picked the one that I like the most.
I
no.
honestly...
Okay, which one is it though? Which one did you like the most?
I Ford versus Ferrari.
Tokyo Drift. Thank you. Okay.
Wait, whoa, is there slander for Tokyo Drift? Because that's the best of that franchise, and I'll fight you on that.
It's not even part. It's not even the franchise. The only person in that is Han that like continues, and then yeah. Well,
I have no interest in any of the Fast and Furious movies.
No, that's wrong.
I got that wrong. Taylor, I want you to know. I really want you to know that like all like car culture, like outside of NASCAR, we love Tokyo Drift and hate everything else from that franchise. Like, you need to know that.
I just like the franchise because it's stupid. It's so stupid, but it's fun.
Taylor watches it just for Vin Diesel to say family.
I do.
And then for Tej and Roman to have stupid fights over nothing.
Oh, yeah.
Vin Diesel is an actor.
Think about that.
Isn't that amazing?
That's what his occupation, when he has to write down occupation on his taxes, he has to write actor.
Wait, can we select multiple answers then?
Yes, there are 2 correct answers. I think you can only select one, but there are 2 correctness. So if you pick one of the correct ones, you're good. But between what years did ESPN hold the rights to broadcast NASCAR races? We got 2007 to 2013, 1981 to 2002, 2007 to 2014, and 1981 to 2003.
Shout out to Auto Rock and Race in '94 for the correct take.
Did great in the Iron Giant.
That is a great movie, and I will fight everyone on that.
Yeah, I got that one right.
I cry at the Iron Giant still to this day as a grown man.
Oh my god.
Such a good movie.
All right. Here we go.
I'm doing horrible.
You're doing great.
These feel like obscure questions, but I like it though.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Like I'm getting most, if not all of them wrong, but I do not care.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, this was fun to put together yesterday. Up to how many pounds can a driver lose per race? 10, 8.5, 6, or 12 pounds? Yeah, these questions were fun. I sat there out on our couch with Sawyer last night, and I was like, I need you to help me come up with questions. And it was like an hour, 2 hours of just researching. Yeah, that guy.
Fun. What? Wait, what?
10 pounds.
Didn't Brett Keselowski lose 11 in the 600 one year?
Yeah.
I think so.
Then okay.
I think this was an average, maybe?
This was an average.
Probably.
Because that's what I thought too, but I was like, all right.
Well, I said 12.
Well, if you got 12, then you're right in my heart. And I think that's the most important thing to be right about.
Does your heart give me points, Taylor?
Okay, it's slow.
No.
Oh, well then, okay.
I should have put on average, so that's my bad on the wording. But it is 10 on average. I think that screwed some of you guys over, so I'm sorry. Here we go. Only 3 NASCAR games have had a driver's name in the title. Who were those drivers? We have multiple answers here. Bill Elliott, Richard Petty, Kyle Petty, Richard Petty, Bill Elliott, Dale Earnhardt Sr., Jeff Gordon, Tony Stewart, Kyle Petty, or Dale Earnhardt Jr., Jeff Gordon, and Kyle Petty.
Hold on, wait. I just had to my brain just fell out of my ears. Only 3 had a game and had a...
So there were 3 NASCAR drivers in history that have had games named after them. Who were those 3 drivers?
Oh, I got this one wrong.
Or their name was in the title of the game.
I know it's either answer Bill Elliott, because Bill Elliott was one of the first ever, because he had the Bill Elliott racing experience or something like that. It was a horribly made game. Definitely. I don't think Kyle Petty.
Yeah, James is right.
Yeah.
Also, are we so is this technically wrong though, because there was the Jimmy Johnson game?
Yeah, but was
Jimmy
it NASCAR
Johnson's
sanctioned?
Anything with an engine? Yeah.
Was it NASCAR sanctioned?
No. That I don't know. I know Technics made it because they also made the NASCAR the game and sideline or whatever. That's why I was so confused, because I was expecting to see, Jimmy Johnson's on. Oh, he's not on here. So
was it some type of biking game?
Maybe.
Yeah, because we did NASCAR sanction for this one.
Okay, that would have been good to know beforehand.
I am so sorry.
It's okay. No, I was just confused because, like I said, I was expecting to see that on there, and then it wasn't. I was like, oh.
Yeah, I mean, Jimmy Johnson wasn't in one of the answers.
Yeah.
Yeah.
But I knew like the Bill Elliott stuff. That was like one of the OGs. So
I did get to play the Kyle Petty game. What console was it? It wasn't Atari. It was, I don't know,
I think it was
some
Sega Saturn.
Sega,
Maybe?
something like that. Yeah, Sega Saturn. And it was
it was
really, really
fun.
fun. I actually enjoyed it a lot. It was a great time. The other two I haven't gotten to play yet, but I do have. But I need to play them.
1995. It was it was the SNES. That's what it was on.
SNES. The SNES. True or false? There was a comic series made about NASCAR.
Probably. The mid-2000s were weird, so probably.
Hello, Era. What's up?
Did it sponsor Jeff Gordon?
I mean, Jeff Gordon was in Speed Racer: The Next Generation, so.
The answer is true. It was called the it started in 1990 and it was called The Legends of NASCAR, and it focused on racers like Bill Elliott, or like had guest racers like Bill Elliott, Ken Schrader, Bobby Allison.
Ken Schrader.
Kind of cool.
Meow.
Meow. Hi, Dom.
Meow.
Don't have to be that aggressive, man. They're all in capital letters. All right. Man, at first I thought you all were going to catch up to James, and now I'm not sure.
James is curb stomping us. There's still 10 questions, though.
How tall is Miles the Monster?
Oh, jeez.
How tall is that guy?
My home track, I should know that.
50 feet, 54 feet, 62 feet, or 46 feet? I really want to, like, almost do, like, King Kong and just, like, be in his little hand, you know? Like, I want to, like, climb Miles the Monster just to, like, sit in the hand with the car.
You want to be Jessica Lange?
Yes. For, like, maybe 2 minutes before I feel like I'm going to pass out because it's too tall. It's too high.
I took some photos of Miles the Monster, like, 2 years ago.
He's so cute.
Right around Christmas. I'll have to send those photos to you. They're pretty cool.
Send them to me. Wait, I guess this one is a difficult quiz. This is the most varied our answers have been.
Yeah.
Yeah, like, I'm glad, but I'm also kind of mad.
You're like, whatever. Martinsville has famous hot dogs. What brand of hot dogs does the track buy? This is public information. They put it on Twitter. Carolina Bright Leaf hot dogs, Fairbury Tomboy Stadium hot dogs, Jesse Jones Southern Style Red hot dogs, or Hebrew National hot dogs. If you want to be basic.
You mean
Martinsville basic?
They don't use SK? They don't use SK?
No.
It's one of these. I don't know. I don't read Twitter because it's a hack call. I don't know if I can say hell on here, and I did it anyway, so whatever.
You can.
Yeah, we usually say it.
Okay, Twitter's a hell, so I don't read it anyway.
Yeah, there's like 3 swear words I'm okay with. It's when we do what Rob did when he first joined the channel. That's when I'm like, ooh, maybe not, you know? Rob went all violent. Because we don't talk about this.
Nobody told me.
It's okay.
Oh, wait, who's Let's Ride? Who's that again? Do we know? Who in the chat is Let's Ride? Because I'm sure it's one of you guys.
Is that John?
No, John.
No, John is Dig.
Okay.
The Chase Elliott
Matthew,
Dig.
was that you?
Is James?
James is Google Maples.
Well, whoever Let's Ride is.
Then who's John?
John?
C9.
Oh, Auto Rock Racing. Okay. That's you. Cool. You're doing great.
My battery died.
Right. Which NASCAR Cup Series driver completed the most laps in 2022?
Oh,
I know that one.
Corey LaJoy, Eric Almirola, Justin Haley, or Michael McDowell. This is a stat from ChubbyCrazy.com.
I think that's the right answer. I don't know this one, to be honest.
Ah.
Taylor, don't bully me. I know where you live. I'll beat you up. I'm actually going to Ohio next week anyway, so.
Ew, why?
I'm only going for a day trip to Cincy.
Well.
Thoughts and prayers are appreciated in this hard time.
Yeah.
Everyone craps on Ohio. It's a nice place to be. And it was Michael McDowell. I will not accept Ohio slander here. Maybe like a little bit.
Oh, Maples is out of the lead.
What? Oh, snap. Lead change.
James, you can't be doing this.
James, I believe in you. You can fight back. You've had such a dominant run.
We missed a lead change? What are we, Fox Sports?
Yeah. Something happened today on Twitter. Oh, someone tweeted out the photo when Jessica Friesen rolled over at
Thank you.
at Knoxville today, and I was like, and we never saw it because Fox Sports.
Honestly, I don't think I'm ready for Fox Sports coverage to come back to the Cup Series and Xfinity. I'm just not.
I want ESPN back. You're never gonna get ESPN back. Can we get like Sky Sports to do NASCAR?
We were looking up a fact. I mean, we were looking up the ESPN fact, and a website said that they were coming back in 2025, and I'm like, they're really jumping the gun because that's not been made official like at all. This website was like not an official thing at all. Yeah, it was like a fan site, and I'm like, that's hilarious that you think that's gonna happen. I mean, it might.
It's funny to me. I mean, this isn't Fox, but Rick Allen, because the modified tour is, I always talk about the modifieds a lot, but because the modified tour is affiliated with like NBC, it's with NBCSN. Rick Allen does all of the intros for the modified races. So if you go and watch like a modified race on YouTube, it'll start with Rick Allen's voice introducing stuff, and the amount of stuff he will mispronounce is impressive. I'll give him that.
It's difficult. What is the name or character Brian Blaney played as a guest star in Magnum PI? Was he Delivery Man, Special Agent Wood,
television.
Shane Powell, or Ryan Inside Laney?
I do not know. No, I got this one wrong.
I definitely.
Oh, I did it. I did his role in Logan Lucky.
Oh, nice.
Damn it. Yeah, I have no idea.
Man.
No, sorry. I was trying to think of what I was gonna say. Rob, it's the same with the ARCA races, or it used to be, because Rick Allen would do the intro, and then it would be like Charlie Crawl on the broadcast if it was like an ARCA West race or something. So
yeah, they usually have Ben Dodge do modified races. He's like fantastic. He does Stafford a lot.
Wow.
It's kind of got one of those iconic voices.
All right, here we go. Who won the first NASCAR Cup Series race at Phoenix?
Oh, Jesus Christ.
Alan Kulwicki, Terry Labonte, Bill Elliott, or Richard Petty?
All right, I guess it's not Mark Martin like I thought.
That was Kansas.
Someone else's Kahoot.
Probably. Yeah. Was it Kansas or Vegas?
Oh no, it's Vegas. That's right. It's Vegas.
Okay, I don't know why. It's another West Coast race.
Gordon.
All of those West Coast races run together for me, honestly.
No, I'm with you on that. It was Alan.
Oh, Alan.
I'm disappointed that I got that wrong. I love Alan Kulwicki.
I'm pretty sure it was Alan. I got it from someone else's Kahoot, so I'm hoping that's correct. I'm pretty sure it's correct.
Anybody who knows me knows I love a 7.
He's
love a story.
I'm literally wearing a 7 on my
Literally, you're wearing it on your forehead. What manufacturer won the championship the year I was born?
Ew, Taylor. What?
Taylor, what year were you born?
Taylor, we don't know what
you're like 21, 22. I'm 20.
Taylor, I know. I luckily I know what year Taylor was born. Unfortunately, I don't know what manufacturer won the championship that year.
Dodge wasn't in the sport. We know that.
No, but I'm gonna go the same as the driver who won the championship.
If you were in all of our other streams, we've talked about like how old we are, so it should tell you when I was born, 1 and 2. Another fun fact: we actually have a live stream on my birthday in January, so that'll be fun.
Oh, I wasn't.
We're drinking that live stream.
Yeah.
You're 20. Yeah. You're like 21, 22.
Oh, that's no. Ooh.
You're not. No. What? Well, hold the phone. You are not older than me. There is no way.
No, she's not older than us. Because Ben, we're the same age, right? 97.
Child.
Yeah, 97.
Okay, yeah. No, she's not our age.
I am 22 years old.
Pontiac is right. What?
Yeah, it was Bobby Labonte won Joe Gibbs Racing.
Wait. Oh yeah.
Oh
2000.
My God.
2000.
You were born in 2000? What the heck?
Yeah.
Oh my God.
January 20th.
I'm so stupid. I thought Dale Jarrett won the championship in 2000, but I was thinking of the Daytona 500. I am an idiot.
It's okay. I really didn't.
Because I would have said Pontiac because I would have gone with the driver who won the championship, but I was thinking it was Dale Jarrett, so I said Ford.
I wonder who's the one person that got that right.
Who was okay? Well, I guess we'll find. Will we find out? Somebody had a really like. Okay, I guess we won't find out. Oh wait, the wheel.
The wheel.
The wheel got it right.
Dom loves
I love
you,
you
Matt.
too. I love
Dom,
you so
how did you not get that right? Wait, Matt, you got it right. That was you.
No, that wasn't me.
Oh,
I'm just telling Dom I love him.
Oh, you're our hero.
Get a room.
Yeah, get a room.
And then
Or don't, whatever you want to do.
Get a room and let me in.
Invite me over.
Oh,
this is easy.
His nickname, that Jones boy. Was it Ken Squire, Mike Joy, Alan Bestwick, or Daryl Waltrip?
Please, somebody say Ken Squire.
You also misspelled Ken Squire's name.
How the
what?
Frick?
It's Squier.
That's what I did. I hate myself.
Don't hate
yourself. Probably
auto-corrected,
honestly.
Yeah, honestly.
Because here's what I did. I looked through it, and then I changed things, and I'm sure it auto-corrected because I need to just turn it off on my laptop and trust that I know how to spell. It is Ken Squire.
Okay.
Sorry, we knew what you meant.
Yeah, but everyone's gonna look back on this and be like,
I thought the same thing, Boosh.
Squire Motorsports.
I literally thought the same thing.
Good stuff.
Let's see. Okay, as of 2022, this is a Dom Joseph fact that I got from his sheet that he sent me. How many states are represented in the NASCAR Cup Series field of drivers? Meaning, there are drivers from different states. How many states are represented?
Countries count.
No, countries don't count. So it's not trying to leave Daniel Suarez out of this. We're just going to talk about the states.
Well, okay, so we really are, but we are leaving. We're not leaving Daniel Suarez out, but we don't. We're not including Daniel.
Taylor
Suarez,
confirmed racist.
No,
oh Taylor. No, this is Dom's question.
Ooh. Matthew, he'll go to the qualifier then, right?
Because I didn't want to be confusing because I was going to leave it this way and I was going to hit the character count if I added like everything else. So I just did the states. We love Daniel Suarez though, and he's one of my favorite drivers. So
hey, Matthew, can you let me know when or if Derek Griffith has already gone?
Oh.
I'm looking through Matt Weaver's Twitter.
Brad has been bumped.
He'll go to one of like.
Yeah, he'll go to one of like the last chance.
Yeah. This is a whole thing because they only qualify like top 30 and the rest make it in on heat races.
Yeah, afterwards, if you guys want to play this trivia afterwards, I'll change the spelling because my brain can't work. Okay. Oh, okay. Here we go. All right. Is this a Dom question? Oh, no. Okay. Who was known as the Clown Prince of Stock Car Racing? If you get this wrong, you haven't been watching the streams.
Guess who hasn't been watching the streams?
But I've been
on
the streams and I don't know it.
Taylor, I go to work at 5 a.m.
5 a.m.
This has been a trivia question on every single quiz that we have done.
I've drank since then. Jeez.
Excuse me.
A lot, too.
Dom, I think your question is next about the Daytona 500. Joe Weatherly, folks.
Yeah, I didn't get that one.
No, this for next time. I throw this in every stream because I want to wait until everybody gets it right.
Matthew, it's Derek Griffith.
All right. I think this is Dom's question, and this might be... Yeah. Okay, here's the explaining. So, how many drivers have leading with 10 to go in the Daytona 500 have gone on to win the race? So,
I don't know.
Here's the explanation behind this. So, if you have led when they say like, hey, it's 10 to go, you can be passed during those 10 laps, but you just have to win the race. This is a weird Dom stat, so I applaud him for this.
What if it went into overtime?
Well,
that's not technically 10 to go.
You have to ask Dom.
I'm not asking him anything.
Yeah.
31.
Dom says 31. So
that feels like a lot, but also
I don't like how you say Dom said 31 like that, like that's what he said. It might be true, it might not be true.
More so like Dom is like the knowledge that he has I don't understand. It's very impressive.
I mean, I will never question his
I will never question his knowledge.
His knowledge, but
yeah, 31 is the answer. You could have been passing those 10 laps, but as long as you at 10 to go, you were leading and you lead with 0 to go when the checker flag waves, then you're good. So pretty cool. Okay. All right.
P26. Thank you, Matt.
Here we go. What question is this? Oh, okay. Last question. Where is the best place to find Above the Yellow Line content? Where can we be found? @_Taylor Kitchen on @_Taylor Kitchen _ on Twitter. I know how to speak. Above the Yellow Line on Instagram, Discord.
Damn it.
And podcasting platforms. Toby Christie.com on YouTube, Facebook, and Instagram and Twitter, or all the above.
I wish I could read, guys. I really do. Because I totally didn't read all the answers. I just clicked one of them. It was probably not the green one.
What if they were all right?
They might be. If they are, then they're not.
They're all
yeah,
right.
I figured.
You're technically, I guess,
wish I
everything
could
is right
read.
because those 3 are right, and it is all
Yeah,
the
but
above.
we're only getting heart points at that point, and
Yeah.
we've already documented we don't care about your heart points.
But my
Sounds like a
my
doctor
love
issue.
is so important. That's all right. So here we go. All right, here we go. Podium.
Ooh, Josh.
John, 3rd place.
Big. Not me.
James, 2nd, 1st. Uh-oh.
A dog with a football helmet.
It's the Browns.
Let's
think
see.
it's
Oh my
top
god, wait.
5.
Who do we say this was again? Who do we say this was? Auto Rockin' Racing. That was you.
GG.
All right, now that the game's over, I can reveal I was Dom.
What?
Yeah, when you saw Dom's name, that was me.
Dang.
Rob! That's identity theft? Identity theft is not a joke.
I'll just
Rob.
text him and be like, "Can you give me the answers to this?"
No.
Oh my god.
That would have been funny.
So I will update some of the wording on this, and I will maybe post a link. I think you can do that on this. Post a link so you guys can play it later, share it with your friends, do whatever. So yeah. Sweet. Oh, my face is really big on this. I don't like that. We're gonna go away. Bye.
Dom, see you in court.
Dom, see you in court.
We're gonna sell up.
Oh my god.
I didn't cheat. How many people played? Did 7 people play?
I think only 7 people played.
Right.
Yeah.
So I was last. So I definitely was not cheating.
Oh my god. Well, I appreciate you not cheating. So Rob cheating, thinking. I love that. Yeah, Rob was an imposter. We'll see him in court. That's okay. Oh, Josh Berry on the poll. Look at that.
He says 16,333, which is like blistering fast.
Yeah. Dang. I'm excited for him next season too, just Xfinity. But that's really awesome. Nice. Bubba Pollard, Noah Gragson, locked in. Pollard.
You're good.
I'm dying, you guys. William Byron on track right now. Great.
Brad K is the only big name to get or Stephen Nassie's also been bumped from the field.
Oh,
so that's a big.
For real?
Yeah, roll. I mean, like what
By
you
how
said,
much?
they got to go to the. I don't know. I'm just reading through Matt Weaver's tweets
wow.
right now, and he's just made a big list of who all's been bumped as of about a minute ago.
Oh,
because Brad K and Stephen Nassie are the 2 big names on that list.
Oh wow. Interesting. Well, I don't know. We should talk about some like recent happenings. We can talk about that for a little bit. Wait. Okay, Dom. Really, Dom?
Nassie put down a 655.
Really? Nice. Curling 13
yeah.
is locked in. Cool. Awesome. Cool. Well, I think do any of you guys like silly season news? There's a lot of Time of Jesse is locked in. That's great. There's a lot of silly season news that has like happened. I don't know if you guys have one that's most interesting to you in the past 2 weeks.
What all has happened in the past 2 weeks?
Do you need a summary? I can give you a summary.
Yeah, give me a SparkNote version for the college quiz.
We're gonna rapid fire. This might not be all of the silly season news, but I think I got most of it. So, Sage, I literally autocorrected to Saga instead of Sage in my
Sagwa,
notes.
the
Sagwa?
Siamese cat.
Oh my gosh, what a throwback!
Sage,
Core memory unlocked now.
Driving select races for Alpha Prime Racing in 2023. Raja Caruth, expected to, with an official announcement on the 6th, go to GMS Trucks in 2023 for a full-time schedule. Brendan, Brendan Pohl. We're pronouncing this correctly.
Brennan.
Brennan, thank you. Because I swear spelling. Full-time with JD in the number 6 in 2023 for the Xfinity Series. Harvick, this isn't news, but Harvick is likely to have a decision on his future before the Daytona 500. meaning will he continue after 2023 or not? Riley Herbst returning to Stewart-Haas Racing in the Xfinity Series. Cole Custer as his teammate in the Double Zero. What does this mean for Haley Deegan? We'll talk about it. Live Fast Motorsports to Chevy with an alliance with ECR Engines. We'll talk about our thoughts there. RFK RWR partnership. That's pretty major. So that's like the abridged version of silly season news. Again, that's probably not all of it. But that's like the chunks that I thought were like really major to talk about right now. If you want to dive into any of those, but
I'm happy for Raja.
I am too.
Same
series. I'm excited to see what he can do.
I'm very curious in that though, in some senses, because like he was with Rev Racing in ARCA, and then like Rev made the jump with Nick Sanchez, but then with Raja it was like
that's where I was confused a little bit.
Kind of shocking, which I get it. Like, which I don't know the ins and outs of Rev Racing, but like I'm assuming going like a year in ARCA and then be like, hey, we're gonna start a truck team isn't the easiest thing to do, let alone start a two truck team.
Right.
So but good for both of them.
I mean, look, Raja's probably in better equipment.
And that's what I was gonna say. And I don't know. I mean, obviously, we don't know the inner workings of the deals that were happening. I don't know if Raja was introduced to a Rev Racing deal going into truck or not. Like, we don't know if that was offered to him. But I think he has a better deal with an established team. Grant Infinger, he's going to be teammates with him. Daniel Dye moving into that team in 2023. So you got a good mix of
24.
Yeah.
Yes.
Okay.
Raja would take the 24, and then Daniel Dye gets 43, and then 23 goes Grant Infinger. I forgot his name for a minute. Ooh, I had a stroke.
Me every minute.
KBM that took the deal and is like the technical alliance with
Rev Racing.
Okay.
KBM alliance.
The truck series looks competitive and stout, and that's another product of the ARC series that has now left and rips my heart out again. And
I feel like the truck series, in my opinion, it's had a hard time the past few years being a competitive field, like all the way through. And I think next year it has its best chance, in my opinion. So I'm really excited about that. The Craftsman Truck Series. Derek Kraus. Derek Kraus. He's only 35th. He's been bumped. Oh, that's unfortunate.
And Derek Griffith is going to have to race his way in tomorrow.
Dang.
Sorry, he probably will. I don't think he'll really have an issue doing it. But because he's one of the best. He's probably the best super late model racer in New England. Well, he's one of the best. He's in the top 5. He's got a battle with like DJ Shaw and Joey Dwyer and those guys. But he'll be fine. He'll be fine.
I'm gonna have to borrow a friend's account so I can watch. I'm gonna be that person, but like the friend that steals your Netflix account, I'm gonna be that guy.
What a rat!
I'm the friend with I'm the friend with the Netflix account.
Man, see, I usually am, but not this time.
My parents use my Netflix account.
Oh, I like that. Same. You don't have like a family group for like your accounts?
We do, but like mom and dad just share it.
It's 3 of us, so like
same. So. No, the Raja stuff's cool. If it gets announced, obviously, I think that's awesome. I really don't care for the Priest news, but like I felt neutral about Cole Custer in general. I just don't care for Ryan Priest personally. Ryan
Priest for me.
I know I say that as sacrilegious for Rob, who's a mod guy, and I can feel the judgment.
Well, for me, I'm a little bummed too because it probably means he won't run as many mod races this year. Although, 20 was he full-time anywhere in 2021?
Priest?
2021? No, he was not, because he was still running part-time deal with the because I watched him when the truck race in Nashville. He was part-time.
That's right. So now that he's full-time in Cup, he's probably going to be hard for him to run modified races. The only one I can think of that he'll probably run is the 3 that he'll probably run are Richmond, New Hampshire, and Martinsville, because they're racing the same weekend as Cup.
Do they still run Bristol with the mods like on the fall? Really?
They don't go further south than Martinsville, except for the season opener in New Smyrna. I take that back because they are racing at North Wilkesboro.
That's true, but like that's a special thing. So
I have one thing I need to say, just for the if he's watching.
What? Okay.
Oh, he's zooming. Oh, yeah, there we go. I know
he got that zoom.
Dale Jr. or whoever I need to talk to at North Wilkesboro Speedway.
Oh my god.
Let me design the logo for the modified race. Thank you.
I hope you know I'm going to go back and clip this from the stream and edit it and tweet it out.
Yeah.
Okay, good. Yeah, good. At
Do
Junior, at anybody, because I am dying to make the logo for that race.
I'll get it tomorrow and put it up on Twitter.
Do it. Do it.
5 a.m. because I'm at work.
Oh God.
So no, that's I feel neutral about the pre stuff, and I think Custer will thrive in Xfinity because I think
he
that's
has
the
thrived
car.
before.
Yeah, he'll thrive again. He's easily the championship favorite now. So good for him. He's probably going to be an Xfinity lifer.
I mean,
because even when Jones are gonna
will be Xfinity lifers.
Well, no, not that. Although I do kind of agree with that.
Like I just don't see Brandon Jones like leaving Xfinity. Would I like him to? Yes, but I don't.
There's no spot for him really because Gibbs doesn't really have.
Thanks, man.
Well, he's Chevy now.
He's not with Gibbs anymore, which I'm just now realizing in my head. So the only other place I can see him going in Cup is like Spire.
Yeah, like a Spire ride or like a if he somehow brings the funding with Menards because Menards sponsors the most random people, maybe a petty GMS ride, make it a 3-car team.
Mm-hmm. Maybe a third colleague.
Yeah.
Well, I mean, petty GMS will technically kind of have a third car with Jimmy Johnson running select races, right?
Yeah, but I think that's supposed to be just a Jimmy Johnson car. I don't think that's.
But that's what I was going to say.
I don't think it's like a Project 91 kind of thing.
John, that's not a bold prediction. I'm sorry.
John, Custer wins the Xfinity Championship. It's not a bold prediction,
I'm already
but
saying that now.
Yeah.
I'm already saying that now. I mean, the problem. Can I clarify something?
Yeah.
Cole Custer will be the Xfinity Series champion. If you look at the full season points at the end of the year, will he actually be the champion? I can't talk.
You're like me. You're good.
Will he actually be the champion? We don't know because everything's made up and the points don't matter.
So whose line is it anyway, folks?
I'm interested to oh dang it. I had a thought and then I literally lost it.
Think it. You can do it.
I can't believe I can't believe NASCAR took competition notes from Drew Carey.
They really did.
Whose line was it anyway was better with Drew Carey though? I think so. I don't like all this.
Well, I think it was just funny how like they would roast him all the time.
That's why it was funny. Like I love Aisha Tyler, like I really do, but it's the way they have the show structured now with the guests. I can't do it.
Oh, I do not watch.
I've never watched it without Drew Carey.
Yeah, me too.
He ran 048. Yeah, that's
Here's
exciting. I'm really pumped for that. I was listening to the last 12 questions that Gluck always does with Landon Castle, and Landon was even excited to have Parker be full time. Like he was super pumped to have him be a part of the Xfinity series and stuff.
Witnessed his win in person, and let me tell you,
so jealous
it was like there was nothing else like it.
What a likable guy! He's such a good guy.
Emotion and everything, like it was so cool. He's so deserving of that opportunity. The fact that he hasn't gotten it until now is gross. Quite honestly.
I mean, he's talked about like how he struggled in his early years. You know, I was a fan of him. I watched him win at Kentucky in 2009 in an ARCA car, and him and Graham Enfinger ran those last like 15 laps side by side, and that was the best racing I've still seen to this day. And he talks about how he was like he didn't know what he was doing, and then the Penske deal dried up, and he was like, "Well, I don't know." Yeah. So,
I expect good things out of Parker next year. I am shocked the deal came in Xfinity and not truck though.
That was out of the blue, I feel like. But I mean, he ran those few races for Big Machine Vodka. So. Right. So,
and he will still try to do select truck races. I think he was like, I'm still going to try to do races in like all the series and I'm still going to do broadcasting. I'm like, he's going to he can do it all. He's a man that can, but oh my God, he's going to be exhausted. I know. I do want to talk about Haley Deegan real quick. Matt, I think you have some opinions on this. I kind of feel like she's going to be at Ford. I think she's going to be at Stewart-Haas Racing, in my opinion, in some capacity. I just don't know what that is at some point in her career. I don't know when it is. I don't know what the plan is. But Matt, what are you thinking about that?
I'm just very disappointed, honestly, that why is she like the most popular driver in the truck series?
And she can't find a place.
I just don't understand it. I mean, it's like I don't like she's a good girl and she's a good driver and all, but just like I just don't think it's like deserving that she gets it. Like it's kind of it kind of bugs me that she's going to just get it every year. Like, is she getting it because she's good, or is she getting it because she's good looking? You know what I'm saying? Because it's sort of like the Chase Elliott deal. Like, I know Chase is the most popular driver, but like,
but is he really?
It's Brian Blaney.
Well,
with a fork and a knife.
My thing is that Chase, I feel like, has more competition than Dale Jr. did, and I think a lot of these guys have more competition than it's ever been, if I'm being honest.
That's something I've been thinking about. Sorry, Matt, I apologize for cutting you off, but that's something I've been thinking about too, because I was like, earlier today I was driving, doing errands, and I was like, I wonder if how Gregson's gonna do. Like, is he gonna like really give Chase a run for his money? Because like people love Gregson for who he is. So
it's a matter of whose fan base is gonna like throw them over the edge. Because Chase Elliott's fan base, we've talked about this before on the show, but my God, they are strong.
Well, we gotta vote for it, right?
Yeah. Because
that's probably where it is because Chase Elliott fans are obsessive, so they will vote. Like, I didn't vote for most popular driver.
I voted every day.
I'm a Ryan Blaney fan.
Every day
amongst other drivers, but you know, it's also like I feel like the older fan base definitely has like their one driver. A lot of people our age have a couple drivers, which is another reason we're not as passionate to vote.
And Rob, I want to bring this conversation in that we talked about like separately, but even like since we're working for drivers and stuff, it's a different feeling. Like when you watch as a fan, you're like,
and like, you can't. It's weird. If I had a cup, if I had a cup driver, like I have Xfinity drivers as clients, but like I'm not sure. I don't think Patrick Emmerling was on the ballot for the Xfinity series. He runs part time.
Yeah, it would have to be a full time.
Yeah, and neither of my Xfinity clients are full time. But I do think it's a thing where a lot of people our age are younger.
Yeah.
So, and we
a
have
lot of people our age are younger. Sorry.
Damn.
So
I keep talking like that. I could run for president.
You gotta be 35. In other breaking news, Zachary Tinkle won the vote for most popular driver in the ARCA series. So there's that too.
Really?
Is that a real driver?
Yes, that's a real driver.
I want him on the show.
Oh, so he's like a Dick Trickle. Okay.
Oh my God.
He's a good guy. I've met him before. We've had him on off the record.
I want to meet him because we've had some banter back and forth on Twitter, and I think he's a funny guy.
So
there's
that.
One.
They used to have most popular driver for the modified tour, but they stopped that after 2016. Melissa Fifield won that a lot. She won the last 3. And then it was like Stefanik. Priest won it 1 year.
Oh, that's right. Yeah.
I'm going back all the way down at the bottom here. Richie,
I think
Evans, Red Farmer.
To get back to the original question, I think Deegan ends up in a SS Greenlight car that's a Stewart Haas car.
Yep.
That was going to be my prediction too.
100%.
Because I think she's proved that I know her truck stats maybe aren't the best, to be quite honest. They don't really show a lot as to what she can do. But when she had that one Xfinity start, I mean, impressed. I mean, straight up. And we've talked about it before. I'll say it till I'm blue in the face. It kind of shows to me that trucks to Xfinity to Cup maybe isn't the best line of succession here. But I would like to see her get a full-time ride in an Xfinity car for a season. Something, or at least get part-time in an Xfinity car to show what she can do while she's staying in trucks in some capacity. But I think, Ben, what you said, the SS Greenlight, Stewart Haas kind of thing, I think that's going to be the best bet.
It is interesting how what'd you say?
Oh, I said shut up, Dom, because you put in the chat that all these drivers are retired.
It's interesting to me how we kind of just stay on a kind of line of succession when it comes to the divisions.
Yeah.
We never like
We didn't stop to think,
Well, no, my thing is that it hasn't evolved. You know what I mean? And I kind of feel like the Xfinity series is basically the minor leagues because there are affiliations. You know, Junior is basically a minor league team of Hendrick. Gibbs literally has their own.
Gibbs,
yeah. So it's like, you know, I get that part of it, but the truck series, in my opinion, especially considering really ever since they made it to where cup drivers, like you had to commit to one series for the championship. Ever since they did that, to me the truck series has just been another I don't see the truck series on any more of a prestigious scale than ARCA and the modifieds. The racing and competition is arguably better than the truck series. It's really just the truck series tours more. There's more races.
I mean, I am really excited though, like we did say, like, you know, next year I think there's going to be a more competitive field. It'll be interesting with the new names that we have, places of new faces. Kyle Busch Motorsports going to Chevy, seeing how that plays out for them. I do want to talk about real quick, going off topic for like a second. Emma Britt. Dom introduced me to her. We haven't introduced me to her story. She's Dom. Correct me if I'm wrong in the chat. I believe you told me she was doing Bandolero racing at Atlanta Motor Speedway. She has crazy stats. She's 15 years old and she's like first try that she's had at every track. Like she's won at. Like I want to have her on the show in January before she starts her racing season for 2023. But she's an impressive young lady. And I sound like I'm 50 when I say that. But really somebody who I'd love to have on the show just because she's from what I've seen of her racing and what I've read about her, she's crazy cool. Dom said that she reminds him of Joey Logano, if that tells you anything, just about her racing style, who she is on the track and off the track, just the two different sides. So definitely looking forward to connecting with her, having her on the show, probably January for that. Rob, other Rob, not you, Rob Branding. We did this the other time. Xfinity is minor league, Cup is top league, Truck is the weird thing that where it shouldn't be on the ladder, but it also should, as it is a top tier series.
Well, like if you look back at like the OG Truck series in the 90s and like starting in 95, like it was just a bunch of old Cup guys saying like, let's race a truck. And then they raced some trucks and it was fun and it was cool. And like they went to Sears Point and they had fun with it. And it was just a fun little series that ran at South Boston and ran at Myrtle Beach and ran at different places. And it was just like a cool series.
It basically is what the modified tour has always been.
Yeah.
Yeah. Like a fun series. And then now it's turned into, and we've seen it with ARCA as well. Like it's turned into a developmental series. And that's fine. I mean, you use it for what you want to use it for. And as long as the series exists in my book, then it's okay. But we're starting to, and I got in a conversation, kind of a debate and a kind of conversation about this on Twitter recently about ARCA, but it kind of goes for the truck series in general, as well as like someone was complaining about how ARCA needs an overhaul. And like, I would argue trucks needs an overhaul too, because it's just kind of a bunch of rich kids that don't know how to shift gears out there doing what they can in some ways.
Yeah.
And like, it turned into a bigger debate, but like, I don't hate the truck series. I think it's a nice third tier series. I think we need to get back to, I guess like a boomer here. I think we need to get back to the roots of like, like Logano comes out and runs half the Ford races or something like that. Just to like, I don't know, make it fun again. Cause it's not like Xfinity best series, hands down, in my opinion.
Yeah.
Cup series is elite. Like, but
I don't know an Xfinity series without Noah Gragson at this point though. So I'm a little nervous about that. And AJ Allmendinger too.
I hate to say this, but because it sounds mean.
Be mean.
But those kids in the truck series, they need Kyle Busch to smack them. Like they need Kyle Busch. As much as fans hate to see Kyle Busch dominate races, Kyle Busch needs to dominate truck races.
He makes them better.
To humble these kids.
Yeah.
And the other reason is because the truck series doesn't have a Ron Hornaday right now. They don't have a Mike Skinner. They don't have a Todd Bodine. They don't have these veterans that have been in the series forever that are winning races. The full-time veteran now is Matt Crafton, and he doesn't win enough.
Yeah.
He exists, and that's it.
You know, and I think a lot of it is because a lot of Cup drivers, you know, like Cup journeymen, for lack of a better term, don't go down in series anymore. Because you know, Tom Bodine had a Cup career, Ron Hornaday had a Cup career, Mike Skinner had a pretty, and you know, Skinner had a pretty good Cup career.
RCR for the longest time.
Exactly, but those guys don't go like, and it's because of retiring earlier, which I understand. But like, I'm trying to think of a Cup driver right now that has been around for a while that could go down to the Truck Series and kind of elevate it.
There hasn't.
I can't think. Like if Harvick did that, like
Truex.
Truex. See those two guys have had too big of a career in Cup.
No, it makes sense.
They kind of have a reason to retire. I'm thinking like if like Ryan Newman went down and ran the trucks. Even Ryan Newman had a big career.
What, Matt?
Landon
Castle.
Yeah, Landon Castle.
Yeah,
but I love Landon.
We love Landon.
He would probably run well in trucks, but I'm trying to think of other drivers. Regan Smith probably would have done well with it. Paul Menard.
I do think a really good idea, kind of like what we did with I think it was Kyle Busch. What was this, last year or 2 years ago? They did like the bounty to see who could beat Kyle Busch or something like that. Or there was a bounty on somebody when they did the Truck Series.
No, I know what you're talking about.
There was the bounty that turned into the triple truck.
Oh,
challenge.
it was Chase Elliott. It was Chase Elliott.
Yeah, Chase Elliott. Like, do that again. I think that it elevates the Truck Series a little bit. It makes, Truck Series, a lot of those teams are underfunded too. Like, it makes someone have money.
He's running what?
Oh, I think I said Greg Biffle.
Yeah, bring back Greg Biffle. He's
yes.
But Greg Biffle's a good one to start running full time in trucks.
Yeah.
And I just had this thought. I know he's running for Spire this year, but Ty Dillon would be a good.
Ooh.
I would love to see that.
Trucks.
I love
because
Ty
I think
Dillon.
I think he would really compete.
Oh yeah, John.
Why do you love Ty Dillon?
What?
Why do you love Ty Dillon?
I just like him.
He seems like
he's a wholesome guy.
He seems like an alright guy, but he's a bad race car driver.
I know. I can still like him as a person.
We're going to talk about Zane Smith for a second.
Oh, okay. We're going to talk about what beef do you have with Zane Smith?
I don't have no beef with Zane Smith. I just think he's the future.
Of trucks? Or just in general?
I just think in general. And I see a Chase Elliott in that kid. You know,
I think he's Ford's next big prospect, hands down. Because number one, they really don't have anyone at this point. Props pointing.
Almirola.
No, I'm pointing to Aaron. That's a good one. I saw Eric Almirola win his first career truck race at Dover.
Ooh, yeah.
That's
Almirola's a good one.
He's one that could. Yeah.
If Boyer ever came back,
yeah,
Boyer would be a really good one.
I will say,
these are all
would be interesting.
These are all older guys that could run.
Yeah,
you know, I think maybe the Truck Series needs a little bit less races on the schedule for that to really be alluring to those guys, especially like a Biffle.
Yeah. It needs less races and it needs more short track and small time events.
Yes.
Because it has the ability to do that. We're doing IRP. We're doing Milwaukee. Put it at South Boston. Put it at Stafford or somewhere in the Northeast.
Bring them to Monadnock.
Yeah, like take them somewhere that's small time and like make it elusive for guys to say, man, I really don't want to go run Watkins Glen this weekend, but like the trucks are up at like Monadnock or wherever, or like let's do that. Like let's go up there. Like
it's nice to spread them out because, you know, I feel like we really do have these triple headers most weekends now, which I get is easier for scheduling, but you know, fans that aren't around, like, you know, up in New England, we get two weekends, unless you want to go down to Pocono or Dover.
Ugh.
I mean, and when we bring the Truck Series to like other like smaller tracks too, we want to keep that small track feel on like I don't want to say at a national level because we do have the small track racing at national levels, but it keeps it in that top 3 series. But it also brings these series to different markets. I mean, NASCAR is all about wanting to bring the racing to different markets.
McMurray, that's a
bring
good one.
it to different markets. Jamie McMurray, that's fantastic.
Murray's a good one. I agree with the 15 races. I think that's perfect. I think 15 is a little too limited. The only reason I think 15 is too limited is because I think the Cup Series needs to be like 23 races. So I'm just speaking in that terms if they ever shortened these schedules. But I think 15 is a good number. I think 15 is a good number for any series.
Taylor, I want to go back to a point that you just said about like the elusiveness of like a series going to a track, and this kind of ties back into the debate I had on Twitter about ARCA. Like when I went to Salem, that town gets so excited. Like it's a small town, but like everyone shows up because they know it's their one event here. And granted, Salem is the oldest track on the ARCA circuit now. This coming year will be 109 like years that they've been on the ARCA schedule, which is or their 109 race or whatever. But like that's and that's what I love about ARCA is like I'm gonna hopefully go to Toledo and I'm gonna hopefully go to IRP and Mid Ohio and Salem and like these are their thing. Like that's what the truck series needs to do.
Does Salem have a weekly racing series?
Yeah, they do weekly. They do weekly racing.
See, and that's what they need. That's what we need. We need more races at these weekly.
Yeah, like a South Boston.
These weekly tracks, like a South Boston. I don't.
A Monadnock.
Monadnock.
Yes.
I mean, almost every track up in New England, that isn't New Hampshire Motor Speedway does weekly racing. But that's why people show up is because when they show up for these big time races, it's the drivers and teams of the weekly guys that are there to watch the race. Either they're also racing that weekend or they just want to see the big guys at their home track.
And that's the hype of SRX.
Exactly.
Like and they don't Doug Kobe out there at Stafford that one time.
And he went out and won. I mean, Doug Kobe is a NASCAR Hall of Famer. Hands down. There's a lot of modified drivers that are. I would argue that Matt Hirschman he needs to be a Hall of Famer somewhere. I don't know if it's NASCAR because he refuses to run the full schedule. But if he did, he would have multiple championships at this point. But he only has one Granite State Short Track Cup, but only one person has a Granite State Short Track Cup, and that is Matt Hirschman.
And that is raw branding.
Well, I do because I made the logo, but yeah, it's just one of those things where it's like you don't run weekly at Bristol, you don't run weekly at Martinsville. I don't really understand why. Like, there's enough of an interest at those tracks, but I also get why you wouldn't. But that's my whole point is like, people travel to those races. There's a lot of destination tracks.
Yeah,
I think we need more local tracks.
Take the trucks away from COTA. That's my last point.
Oh god,
take the trucks away from so many of those tracks. Trucks, I think they do one really good thing, right? Is that they only go to Talladega and Daytona once.
Yep.
I would argue they only need one of those. They only really need Daytona.
Do they do Atlanta twice? Or
I think no, they don't do Atlanta twice. But
hold on.
They didn't go to it. They only went to Atlanta once. Because I was there the second weekend and they weren't there.
Oh, right. Okay.
But
flex.
Flex. I was there actually.
My vacation that wasn't really a vacation because I brought out my camera during the first lap and didn't put it away.
And the rest was history.
That's when I realized that I can't go to like races for vacation anymore because I'm a workaholic.
What, Ben?
I'm just counting. There's only one race. Yeah. Sorry.
Okay. You were like, hold up.
It's okay. No,
phone home.
Yeah, basically. No, it's okay. That's why I'm doing Indy for my vacation next year. So for the 500.
I will say, like, I mean, going back to that short track conversation, and if we want these series to go to short tracks, and if we want more short track racing, support it. Go to the races. Spend the money.
It's so much fun. If you're in New England, if you go,
you say that we want it, but there's not enough people there. And
they're inexpensive. Like you can get a pit pass for $35.
Yeah,
these places, and then you can actually like see the drivers, and there are big, NASCAR guys that race in these series sometimes. If you go to like the Spring Sizzler at Stafford, it's probably a little bit more expensive, but you've got like Bobby Labonte came up here and did that last year.
Yeah.
I'm hoping he comes up and does more modified tour races this year.
He normally runs the smart modifieds, right?
Yeah, he's only been running the smart modifieds. Yeah.
Oh, then he announced 2023. He announced like some of his schedule too. Didn't
he is running select wheel modified tour races. I'm just hoping
that's why I was confused.
He's running. I'm hoping he's running some races in New England so I can actually like catch
Labani's are my favorites.
They're fun.
I like them.
I got a Terry Labonte diecast today. That was
cool. I was jealous. I have Terry Labonte 132s, I think. 132. Or 136s or something like that. I don't know.
132.
Yeah, 132. Yeah, that's my favorite diecast size ever.
Really?
Yes, they're just fun.
Yeah, but they're not plentiful. Like they don't make them anymore.
That's why I like them too.
I mean, I love 187s, but like they're hard. You really can't collect them anymore because they don't make them.
Well, I think.
Okay, boomer.
Yeah. Okay.
Rob is right. And not saying that I'm right, but I am always right. That junior racing and late models is a really good thing.
It's so good to see.
The issue, not an issue I have with it, but I think he needs to do more than just North Carolina, because obviously the racing culture is very saturated in North Carolina, but we have short track racing all over the country. And it doesn't have to be Dale Jr. that goes there and does it. Matt Kenseth goes up to
Slinger.
Yeah, to Slinger and runs. If you had Blaney go and run races that weren't SRX, there's a lot of these guys that do end up doing that, and I think it's great that Junior does that. But I think, what Junior does in North Carolina is basically the same thing that Ryan Preece does up here, but just on a greater scale.
Right.
It's a shame that Joey Logano doesn't run like super late model races. Or I don't know where Santino Ferrucci came from, but I know he's from up here. So it's a shame he doesn't run anything. And I agree with that too. Dale Jr. is a little too big of a name.
And because to me, it can sometimes like take away from like the actual meaning of why he's there, to like raise awareness, to get more people out to the track and whatever. But
when it's that big of a name, you're only focusing on the fact that Dale Jr. is there. You're not really focusing on the racing.
Yeah.
If you had like if Greg Biffle went somewhere, it would be Greg or like Matt Kenseth. Matt Kenseth's there. But look at the racing. We had Tyler Reddick race in one of our races this year. It was a big event. We had a ton of people come to that race. And Tyler Reddick put on a great show, and they came side by side of the line, and one of our young guns beat him. And that was a perfect. That's what you want to see from these, cup guys that come down and run these short track races.
So, I guess like. Moral of this episode is bring more competition to like the younger series, make the truck series great again, and bring back some more short track racing.
Taylor, that's a loaded statement.
That's a lot of that. We have a lot on our to-do list.
Yeah,
we do. ATYL is going to change the racing game next year. Mark my words. We're going to do like one single thing, but it's going to change everything. I promise you.
We're only going to do one swoop, but
we're going to do
one swoop.
Yeah, it'll be great. But you guys, it's Friday night. Go have a party, get some pizza. Do whatever after you watch the stream, but we're going to close it out right now. So thank you all for joining us Friday night, ATYL Toby Christie.com YouTube channel. We have all of our social media pages on the screen right now, besides Rob, because Rob didn't get the memo.
Oh, sorry.
You're good.
Hold up, I'll change that.
We are all linked in the description below. So if you want to find us, just make sure you do. We got my information up there about the line on Instagram, YouTube, and Discord as well. We have Toby Christie.com on YouTube and all social media platforms, and then my Twitter handle is up there. I'm on Twitter like every single day, every single second, so make sure to find us there. What else do we got? We have podcasting. If you don't like to watch the normal ATYL episodes, if you can't do that, if you're like doing this in your car, listen to us on the go. And then of course we have amazing partners with Shaq, I Gear, and DoorDash. Also got some great promo codes for you guys if you haven't used these companies before, if you haven't bought from them, definitely do that because they're fantastic partners and support us. So make sure you support them. So Shaq Eye Gear, some great promos there. And then DoorDash, if you have not used DoorDash before, on your first order, you can get 30% off if you use that code NASCAR30. Well, that's it from us on a Friday night. So enjoy your evening. Hopefully everyone has fun watching the Snowball Derby action this weekend. I'll be keeping up with it on Twitter. I'm sure we all will. But guys, thank you so much for watching this live stream of ATYL. I'll see you back with a normal episode of ATYL on Monday. So thank you all so much for joining us, and good night. Bye.